Today on our 2013 Mazda CX-5, we're going to be test fitting the Yakima FullBack 2 bike rack, and that's going to be part number Y02634. As you can see, we do already have a bike installed, so we can go ahead and take a look at some of these features. Now if we start from the back side and work our way in, we're going to see this nice integrated cable lock system. So when you have a bike installed on the second rack, you simply pull this out. You can wrap it around the frame of your bike, and this little notch right here simply inserts right there, and you will get a set of keys with your bike rack for when you want to unlock the cable. You simply just insert your key in there, unlock it, and then you can unload your bikes. Over here we're going to see the Yakima bottle openers as on all of their bike racks. Over here, if we come up here, we're going to look at these cradles. We are going to see that they are stationary, so they don't pivot back and forth, and they don't move up and down the bike rack. However, they do have this nice rubber TPE padding. Now what that means is that these little notches right here that stick up from our cradle pad is going to act as a shock absorber for the frame of our bike. So it's going to protect it while it's in travel from any type of scratches or abrasions. If we look at the bike, we're going to see it secured at 3 different points of contact. We're going to see these 2 zip strips up top that secure the frame of our bike into these cradles right here. And if we look over here, we're going to see this anti-rattle cradle. Now when there's a zip strip securing the frame of our bike into the anti-rattle cradle, that's going to prevent our bike from swaying at all during travel and help avoid any type of bike-to-vehicle contact or other bike-to-bike contact. Up here we have this strap that is securing our front wheel to the frame of our bike. That will come with your bike rack, and why we have that on there is to prevent the front wheel of our bike from turning at all and making contact with our vehicle or with our other bike that could be installed. So now that we've looked at some of those features, we can go ahead and remove the bike. I'll show you guys how we're going to do that. We're going to have a black tab on either side of our zip strip. We're simply going to push in on both those tabs at the same time and pull up on the zip strip. We'll do that on both sides and simply just hang them right there for now. Then our anti-rattle cradle. And before I remove it, I would like to point out that the other anti-rattle cradle right here is folded up currently, and that's going to help me with the hassle-free unloading, so I don't have to pivot the frame of the bike right here around the anti-rattle cradle. As you can see, made no contact with our bike. And just be sure that when you're done removing your bike, you replace your zip strips so you can keep track of them and don't lose them. Now, I would like to provide you guys with a measurement real quick. If we go from the back of our bumper to the outermost part of our bike rack, we're going to see we're adding on about 24 inches to the back of our vehicle. Now, a way you can cut down on that space is you can fold down these 2 arms right here that hold our bikes. They do move independently of each other, so what we're going to do is we're going to come up to this gray knob right here. We're going to twist up on it, and that unlocks it, and then we're going to let it lower down like so, and we're going to lock it back into place. Do the same on the other side. And as you can see, they are locked into place. They are not going anywhere. And now, if we grab our tape measure and measure again, from the back of our bumper to the outermost part of our bike rack, we're going to have about 4.5 inches of space right there. So you do want to keep this in mind for any type of storage needs you might have, or even maybe parking around town in close quarters, or even parking in your garage. As for the bike rack itself, we're going to see it is secured at 4 different points of contact. We're going to have these 2 nice rubber-coated hooks that latch on to the top of our hatch, and the rubber coating is going to help protect the frame of your vehicle from any type of scratches or abrasions during installation and travel. Down here we're going to have the same system, 2 rubber coated hooks on either side of our bike rack, tightened down. As you can see, they are labeled bottom and top, as to prevent any type of confusion between the two hooks. We come up here, we're going to see these nice thick foam pads, and that's obviously going to help protect your windshield from any type of damage occurring from the bike rack. Right here we're going to have this nice rubber casing around our metal clamp, which is what's keeping the strap secured, and that's going to help prevent the metal from hitting our windshield or hitting the frame of our vehicle during installation and during travel at all. If we come right here, we're going to see this other middle knob between our two gray knobs that worked our arms. Now this is the setting point for your bike rack. You can find on Yakima's website the fit guide for your vehicle. You would simply just turn this knob up and you can adjust these arms right here to whatever setting that your vehicle might need. On the other side, you would find on your bike rack that there is a set of numbers, and you simply just check the fit guide for what specific number your vehicle will require. And there you have it. Well, before we go, I do want to point out that you will not be able to use your rear windshield wiper while this is installed, as it is going to make contact with the frame of our bike rack. It also is not recommended that you open the hatch of your vehicle while this bike rack is installed, so you will want to remove it if you want to access your hatch. And there you have it for the Yakima FullBack 2 bike rack on our 2013 Mazda CX-5.
First, we'll take it onto our slalom course. This will show you the side-to-side action, such as making turns or evasive maneuvers. Now we're at the alternating speed bumps. This will show you how it looks driving on uneven pavement or potholes. Finally, we're at the solid speed bumps, which simulates going into your driveway or parking lots.